Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, hola, ¿qué tal?
Felicidades por la victoria, grandísimo 2-0.
Gracias.
¿Cómo me refiero? Perdón, ¿cómo me refiero a ti ahora? Mijos, Caillou o cuál es el nombre apropiado?
O sea, la verdad, cualquier nombre. Creo que yo me acostumbré con Wu. O sea, estoy aprendiendo de que una vez acá del DPC, o si clasificamos al TI, quizás si me dejan cambiar el nick, lo cambiaría a Wu, la verdad. Ya que en NA también me dijeron, y en SA también me dijeron, te llaman Wu, ¿por qué no te pones Wu? Ponte Wu una vez, y se dije, ya, lo cambiaré a Wu cuando la siguiente season, ¿no? Así que, ya, está bien.
Okay, so he's telling me that the reason why he says many names, he's thinking of changing it back to Wu because everyone calls him Wu. That's how I've known him too, and everyone in NA and everyone in the SA they call him Wu Dota. And he's saying that if they qualify to TI and they allow him to change his name again, he's going to go back to Wu. So that's interesting. Very traditional SA thing is to change your name every like 2-3 months. That's him and Kotaro are the kings of
Sí,
that actually.
también lo que pasó fue con el nombre de MJZ fue de que cuando lo cambié
Uh-huh.
sentí que, no sé, me sentí más como en parte. Luego conocí a otras personas, ¿no? A su mail y me sentía como que más cercano de ellos. Y me decían, ah, tú eras Bu, y es como que ya me conocían por Bu, ¿no? Así que era, ¿para qué cambiarlo?
¿Por qué te sientes más cómodo con MJZ?
Será como que
Significa.
un nuevo comienzo, por así decirlo, algo así. Pero no es como
Ah,
que, más que todo eso, ¿no?
mm. So he changed his name to MJZ as a fresh start. But then when he met a lot of pro players, like started to become friends of any pro players, like particularly Sumail, he mentioned, and he's saying, well, they knew him as Wu, so now he just wants to go back to the name that he was known for. All right, let's talk about the match. Sorry about your name questions. Congratulations on your game's fantastic Trim Predator performance. Oh my god, your overgrowths were insane that game, Wu. Um, ¿Te puedo preguntar en inglés si me entiendes, por cierto?
Sí, 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 sí.
Sí,
Sí,
perfecto.
inglés. También podría responder en inglés, pero creo que está bien así, no sé.
Cómo estés tú más cómodo, solo te preguntaba.
Ok,
Con
ok.
Panda hacemos en inglés y me contesta en español.
Ok,
Sorry.
lo hago en inglés entonces.
I'm so so Woo, Tomb Protector, fantastic overgrowths. What was the strength of your draft? Like, what was the logic behind the Tomb Protector pick that you did? Was it a comfort pick for you guys? Do you feel like the hero's strong in the current meta? What was the logic behind it? Is it a BKB counter?
I think the here is actually strong this meta, because like the BKBs is really annoying, first of all, and then
Mhm.
most of the carries don't want to go like BKB Manta Satanic. Satanic is kind of like a dead item kind of thing as well. So it's like
Yeah.
it's really good dispatch, and also the hero has been getting buffs over and over. He's like slowly buffing the hero till the point where it's gonna be meta. So I saw China thing or some other regions play that 3 Protector too as a 4 and a 5. So and also I really like the hero. I was like waiting for like the patch to come and see if 3 can be like actually good. So I was playing solo pups, solo rank. I was playing the 3 and it was actually winning. I think I only lost one game and win 6 games in a row. So I was like, oh, this hero is good. I want to pick it more. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, I'm questioning as well. Another part of your picks was the Visage, right? A lot of people these days are like really deviating into this Beastmaster, but you guys opted for the Visage more. You had more priority. Do you believe that there's a higher strength in the Visage as the Vlad's kind of aura carrier?
I like the Visage plus 3 basically in this kind of thing. I feel like those two heroes gives you armor, a lot of team fight. Like what's Visage doesn't have much team fight, so she has like the team fight ulti that helps him on the fight. You can armor this guy, and he's gonna be so tanky as well. And he
Mm,
buys the Blast, so I don't have to go Blast. So I can use go Blink if I want. So he's the aura.
yeah.
I'm like team fight. Like yeah, I really like this duo basically. And I
Nice.
think Visage as a hero is really strong. He got nerfed a bit, but not so much. Still a really good hero to be honest. And I think Drakel he plays the summons really well, like Beastmaster, Visage now. Like he plays those heroes and he wanted to play it, so we are like, okay, let's try it. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's talk about that because Drakil, Sledin, and Sebas, the new guys to your team. When you were Justin, you've been playing in the same team before that for what was it? 2 years? You almost made it, or a year and a half? Did you make
Which
it? I
player?
think 2 years with Lava. Oh, in the Lava stack, the Thunder Awakened stack.
Uh yeah, it was like 2 years I think.
Yeah. When the adjustment happened in the beginning, how was it getting to know new players for the first time? Because it's been a while for you. Like, how was the adjustment process? Did you do anything special to try to get them comfortable in the team, et cetera, et
Um
cetera?
I feel it's a bit different because like it's not only like two or one new player, it's like 3 players. So it's like mostly
Exactly. Yeah.
everything's gonna change. At least the safe league isn't gonna change too much because it's Qatar anyway. But for personally, like I thought it was gonna be easier to draft with them in a way that think more draft or think about like what can I give them. But so far it's been a bit it was a bit hard to be honest to figure out what to pick or what to draft with them. Like we try a lot of
Mm.
things in the BTS as well. Now in the scrims we try a lot of things and we're like figuring out the way I want to play and how I want to play because like I said,
Mhm.
I think Sebas is really good. His hero pool is he has a good hero pool, but whatever he plays really well. Like if his best hero, for example, if he plays by Spirit, he's gonna do such amazing plays or gonna be like so good because like he
Mhm.
plays the hero a lot and he's one of his best heroes, right? So you can play around that, or you can play around like this guy Drakel, who's like Visage really good or Beastmaster really good. Like these heroes, you have to think about it, how to draft around it. And
Yeah.
I have like some kind of issues because like before we didn't have like those. I guess we didn't care too much like, about like the mid hero what he plays or the offlane what he plays. We just wanna like have Kotar at a good game. So now we have to adjust the draft a bit to have like, this guy play this hero because he's really good, or the offlane play this
Mm.
hero because he's really good at it as well. So it's like a bit hard,
Interesting.
but I think it's gonna work because like I don't think it's a disadvantage. Like I feel like it's more like advantage. I think you can abuse that like powerful heroes on the offlane, the mid lane, and then play around it. It's just like a bit new. I feel to me at least. But I think
Right.
it just takes time. I think.
That's very cool. So how was the challenge for you? Is it enjoyable to like have to learn to do this again? Like, do you feel like you're getting challenged as a
Yeah,
drafter again?
yeah, I think it's interesting because you can not pick the heroes you want. You have to pick like around something else, but it's not
Uh
bad
huh.
anyway. You can just have to adjust many things, and it's not easy. Like, oh, I'm gonna pick this hero. That's it. It's just like the order to pick it, what you have to ban around it, then how to play the map. Like, it's just many things to have to like think about it. And sometimes my teammate is
Yeah.
like, "Why don't you just pick Visage?" I'm like, "Sure, I can pick Visage, but I have to think about what to ban or what order to pick it. If I want to first
Yeah.
pick it, or if I want to pick a second pick, or like." Many things to think about. It's not that easy, but yeah, it's just we just talk about it many times. It's just like it's gonna take time, I think. But so far, this game
Mhm.
is what was good. We something we prepared
Yeah.
for it, and at the end was good. So we'll see next BO3 how is it. We're gonna try something else,
Mm.
I guess.
Oh no, as well. In the beginning, when the team was first being formed, how did you approach this idea? Like, did everyone tell you like what heroes they play best, or did you already know and you had scouted them beforehand? How was the beginning of getting this to mesh?
Kind of knew what I play the best. It's just like I said, for me, it was hard to put everything together. But it's
Okay.
easier this time. But we'll see like how it goes. What we think
Mhm.
about next and then the next series. But yeah, I kind of feel like they told me. I asked them, "What do you want to play? What is your best hero?" But like I feel like every time I ask them, they're like, "Oh, I can play everything." And it's like, sure, everybody can play everything, but I want your best hero because I can play. We can play around it. And I have to do
Yeah.
like this something like try I guess miss and hit kind of thing in the scrims, and some of the BTS games were like that as well. We tried
Mm.
this, it failed. We tried this, it worked. Okay, this works. This doesn't work. This place that works. It's like we're just trying things over and over. Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask as well about the team formation? Like, how was it that you guys ended up playing? Because obviously you and Minos already knew each other, or Kotaro. How did you find Slalin Drakion, especially Sebas, who was kind of the newer player?
I played with Sebastian solo rank many times. I think he went from like rank 200 to rank 10 or something really fast. I was like so surprised because like
Ah.
I was like he was low rank for like quite time, and then he went like top 10 like for a while. And then he what the heroes he played, I was like, oh, this guy plays these heroes really well. He plays this type of heroes really well, the spirits really well. I was like, he always carries those games, so that's why he was like top 10 or something. He dropped a bit his rank, but it's whatever because I think like for you to be that high rank in such short time is you have to play like really like a lot of Dota and also carry the games. And other than that is like I think we standing with Sebas like in against Kokori in the BO3 in another tournament when Leo was somewhere else. I don't know he could not play, so Sebas was standing
Mhm.
and he did a really good job. His hero pool was good too. I think I was like, oh, this guy's good. Maybe if someday you have to change players, or someday it will be the day we play together. Who knows? I was like, maybe
Sure.
he will be one of the guys I'll play with. Sliding was like more like old guy. I think he always wanted to be or get into the pro scene, but he always failed somehow. I don't know. But
Yeah.
we worked with him. We were working with him. The best history we have with him is we won BTS like a year ago or something. He's standing with
Hmm.
us. But besides that, yeah, that's the story with it. With Raquel is different. Raquel is just like, I know this guy. He'll sometimes ask me to watch replay with him. I was like, sure, we can watch replay. We can watch this thing. I was like, interesting because like this guy wants to learn. I feel this guy watch replay. This guy wants to do this or that. He want to improve. And I was like, if someone wants to improve, I was really good as a player. I think have that like desire to improve, or like have this like
Mhm.
motivation to improve basically. So he was always like asking me stuff, and I was like, oh sure, I can tell you this and that. And now I asked him because he was like free. I was like, you wanna play with us? And he was like, okay, let's try it.
Okay, well, that's a thank you for the comprehensive history, Wu. Sorry, Michael Wu. Yeah, um, I
Was
appreciate that. Then, yeah, exactly. And as we finish the interview, would you like to give any shout outs to? I mean, if I was up to me, I would keep you here forever, but I feel like you have things to do. So, I do you want to give any shout outs to like your fans, your people that are watching you, maybe your organization?
um shouts to everyone who keeps following us through this whole process. I guess me and Kotawa, since we were in Tunnel Predator, and now we are here, we're
Mhm.
making a new team, we're trying to make new things. And there's obviously people who keep following us even now and believing in us, so that's really nice. And if you
Mhm.
guys can, just like our website, like Facebook page or something, because we need
Yeah.
followers and maybe Instagram, whatever. Tempest,
What's
it
the
will be
name?
nice. It's Tempest team or Tempest, I think. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
And
we'll
we
find
will
it and
keep
I'll write it
updates
in
there.
chat. Don't worry. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Wu. Congratulations on your win, and I wish you luck in the rest of the season. Felicidades una vez más. Cuídate. Adiós.
Gracias. Realmente. Chao.